Just because I don't say anything doesn't mean I don't like you. Greetings at Capricorn, all placements. So this is Nothing Came Out by the Moldy Peaches. So you or someone, take it whatever side of the fence you're on, Capricorn, isn't saying anything, but you like the person, or they're not saying anything to you, but they do like you. Now, it's funny because you got both multi-peach songs. I guess there's more, but I guess some of my Capricorns, be cautious with food that is expired or something that is moldy. Something can have mold on it even though it's before the expiration date. This can even be like smell your milk or your yogurt or cottage cheese before you eat it, because it can say that it doesn't expire for another week or two, but it is expired. It is curdled. I don't know, something here is expired or curdled. Now this can also quite literally be a relationship. This can also be food pairings. For example, you're never supposed to eat fruit and meat in the same sitting because it messes with the pH of your gut. So when I do fruit, which is only a couple times of the year, but right now I'm doing fruit. I'm actually really enjoying fruit smoothies. I will do them earlier in the day for breakfast or lunch, and then I will eat meat later. So there's something about like separating, because there's something about healing the gut lining. Also, Capricorn, you have a uncanny ability to self-heal through mentally forcing a situation. There's something here about life force, vitality, like dinosaurs, something archaic, land before time. There's something here about that. You could also be watching like dinosaur movies or watch like documentaries on them, having like a dinosaur bone or like velociraptor claw or something. I don't know, there's something like that, because Capricorns, you need to get back to your roots, your origin of the matter. Now you could experience like challenges around your health or your strength or your stability, your resources, and Spirit is saying you get through these things by being more resilient and kind of, strengthening the ship, so to speak, which is your vessel. You know, smooth seas never made skilled sailors, as they say, but at the same time, I don't know, there's something here, Capricorn, about you need to have these issues when it comes to your health or your stability so that you can level up. And even though they are very annoying, I do see quite the level up coming for some of my Capricorns after a strong period of feeling in desolation or feeling empty. Now, for some of my Capricorns, this can be a career opportunity or a home or something that is just going to be so financially abundant. You've got it made is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing tailor-made. So something can be tailored to you. Someone's name could be Taylor. At the same time, there's something here where this can be a job or this can be a love situation where you are never going to feel alone. So it's like any issue that you deal with from here on out, you are going to have a partner in crime, so to speak. You're not going to be alone through something. For some of my Capricorns, you are quite literally manifesting by mentally forcing this person into existence. So for a lot of my Capricorns, you also need to be really cautious, because what you are thinking, you are becoming. So if you're like, man, I'm getting fat, or man, I'm doing this, or man, I'm scared because this is happening, you are manifesting that happening more quickly. Whereas if you speak to yourself in a positive sense, it is kind of fake it till you make it, but you also have to make physical changes. For some of my Capricorns, there are certain things that you will not be able to eat or consume anymore. And I don't know, it's not really sad. It's just, it is what it is. You need to banish certain things out of your diet. You need to banish certain things out of your energy. You need to banish certain people out of your energy. You are just not on that frequency anymore. It's like, to get the new tax bracket, to get that new job, to have that kind of suitor that you desire, you can't have Taco Bell at 3 a.m. anymore. I think the last time I did that was like 4 or 5 years ago. I've been totally gluten-free, grain-free, all of that for a really long time now, for about 4 years. So, and I don't miss it. But if you would have asked me back then, when I was in college, 15 years ago, me and my roommate went to Taco Bell almost like every single night at 3 a.m. We'd be like, Taco Bell run, Taco Bell run. That was like our late night 3 a.m. thing. And now I'm like, the thought of that is disgusting. In the last few years, it's been like that. The thought of that is disgusting. Like, I don't miss that. I don't miss fried anything. I don't miss gluten. I don't miss any of that stuff, especially because my face was always breaking out. I would feel anxiety, like I would get mini panic attacks and stuff. My hair wasn't growing, my nails weren't growing. They're strong, like these are my natural nails and they're strong. I file them every single week because they grow so freaking fast. I had all of these just like hiccups when I was eating that sort of food. So I don't miss eating those certain things because it didn't serve me. And I love eating whole natural foods, and I love eating organic foods, and I love eating grass-fed, grass-raised, like grass finished stuff. Like, I just like that. So the only people that I really want to be a good match with are people who eat quality food like me, because God says we are meant to be equally yoked. So Capricorn, you have to really, really get nitty gritty with your habits and with what you're consuming. Now, I was also hearing Anyone Else But You by the Moldy Peaches. You're a part-time lover and a full-time friend. The monkey on your back is the latest trend. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but you. So someone is so enamored by you. At one point in the song, he also says, my name is Adam. I'm your biggest fan. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but you. So someone's name could be Adam as well. I was also hearing desperate for changing, starving for truth. I'm closer to where I started, chasing after you. I'm falling even more in love with you, holding on what I held on to. I'm standing here until you make me move. I'm hanging by a moment here with you. So that's the other thing, Capricorn. Someone like the Moldy Peaches, just because I don't say anything doesn't mean I don't like you. And then in the song, I'm standing here until you make me move, hanging by a moment here with you. Like, what? I just don't get it. Like, someone here is watching someone, they're obsessing about someone, but they're like, you reach out to me, you reach out to me, you do this. And it's like, you manifested the person right in front of you. Just reach out to them and say something. Like, you already manifested that person existing. Yes, that person is your perfect person. But staring at them and not saying anything to them is not going to make it happen, Capricorn. I don't know. It's just like, if someone here is silently watching someone, like, I don't know. Now, okay, I will say nothing came out. Someone here could definitely be drinking their cares away, because they say in that song, I open my mouth and I try, but no words come out. Without 40 ounces of social skills, I'm an as in the crack of humanity. I'm just a huge manatee. But 40 ounces, I channeled that in my collective reading, and I didn't know what that was, but I guess they're like malt liquor, or I don't know, there's liquors that are 40 ounces and people will call it like a 40, like throwing a 40 back or drinking a 40. So someone here definitely is the type who would go buy a 40. Someone here could also like riding bikes, because in that song, all I want to do is ride bikes with you and stay up late and maybe spoon. So someone here is definitely wanting to hang out with someone. I'm hanging by a moment here with you, forgetting all I'm lacking completely and complete. There's nothing else to lose. There's nothing in the world that can change my mind. Okay, so in that song, Hanging by a Moment by Lifehouse, yeah, he says there's nothing in the world that can change my mind. And this person, it feels like they have nothing, there's nothing else left to find. Now, some of my Capricorns, you could not be reaching out to this person because they're at a distance. Definitely someone feels like this is the person that they've been dreaming of, with the Lovers and the Four of Swords and the Judgment. Can be someone that you've met previously, can be someone who you've just seen online, or you frequent a similar social group, or you used to. Someone has been watching someone, again, for a while, but they're not saying anything. With the Hermit and the Ace of Cups, this person is like, wow, I've just been observing. I just have to make sure that this person, they can't really be that perfect. They can't really be all those things, are they? Yes, Capricorn, they are literally all that in a bag of chips. They're quite literally everything that someone is dreaming of. Someone here could have had to get divorced, or someone has to get divorced, with the Ten of Pentacles as the past energy here with the Page of Wands, before they can set out on a new venture. Someone here has to leave a long-term contract before they can really get their wish fulfillment, something that gave them false stability. This can also be someone who just got married too young, and it was like, I'm hearing, I'm sprung out to get me, got me doing things I never do. Now, I do think that's for the new energy, but someone is sprung, King of Cups, quite literally, with the Nine of Cups. This is an emotional wish fulfillment. Someone could have had something that provided them a house stability in the past, but there wasn't emotional fulfillment. It actually was quite bleak, and they have to wrap up that cycle. Quite literally, the World card is closing out cycles, completions, and endings. It's also travel. We have the travel here multiple times, Capricorn. So again, someone can be holding back from offering someone this opportunity because they're like, well, they don't live here anymore. Someone can be holding back on dating because they're like, well, they don't live here anymore. We have strong Aquarius and Aries energy here, but someone is definitely closing out a cycle that kind of felt like a dungeon. Not a castle, it was a hassle, and it was like a jail cell, and someone is breaking free. I want to break free, and they are setting out on this new beginning. Someone here could be wanting to travel between now, Sagittarius season, Capricorn season, and Aries season to confess to someone, because someone really loves someone. And look, we have the total pair here, and the intimacy life is going to be off the charts. Or if this is a business endeavor, then someone here, there's a perfect meeting of the minds, and there's going to be a lot of stability here. Bless you.